there are lots and lots of people who've been waiting for you to join and have been asking me to tell them something about you. And I would rather that you talk about yourself and tell us a little bit about who is Ved Gangoly. So there are lots of lovely questions about what you like to do, what you enjoy doing. So do you want to tell people about what are some things? Sorry?
Yeah, I'm reading everyone's comments right now. Everyone is writing nice comments.
Yes,
thank you, people.
Yes, and they are absolutely. So people want to know, all of those who've signed up here, they would love to hear you talk about what is it that you like doing. So you already spoke about that. Did you speak about your art?
Of course, I love drawing and painting. I mean, like in the lockdown, it's been happening a lot. Yep.
Okay. And so, I also heard that you enjoy going to the gym.
Yes, huge, big fan of the gym. Literally, like awesome. I love, like it's a good stress buster for me. And the psychology students, whoever is attended, if you're a psychology student, you all will understand this. I go there to release endorphins.
Okay.
Sorry,
well,
a psychology joke. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, that's good. Jokes are good. So, Ved, while you were trying, logging in or joining in, some people were asking me, how do I know you? And I was telling them how I met you as your physician when you were younger. And that the area that I work in is autism spectrum disorder. So, but there are also many people out there, maybe not in this group today, but out in the big world, who may not understand what autism is, right? So do you want to tell us what autism is? How do you understand autism? So go ahead.
All right. First of all, that is a really, that's a question everyone has been asking me whenever like I speak about it. So firstly, what I think about autism is like there are so many theories. So I'll speak on one theory according to some autism research institute in England. That according to them, they believe that autism is a developmental disorder that or a mental disorder that happens in humans. That is not in humans, sorry, but in children and adults. And you can get diagnosed with it like whether you're a child or whether you're older. So like, let me say that it's a developmental disorder which causes problems in communicating and socializing with our society, which is something we do need for the real world. Like suppose if you're going for a job interview or maybe like getting your paperwork done or something or making a new passport and stuff, then you may need to communicate with the officials there. That's why.
Yes. And autism, go ahead.
Autism is also like, I'll give you an example, like there are several symptoms for autism. And not like, and if you find two people who are autistic, they'll have different symptoms. Means some can like try to get their best to communicate and some like cannot, so they need support. So it's like the example of let's say these diseases, typhoid and malaria. Like for them, their symptoms will remain the same no matter how many times you get them. But here, like that's not autism, that's something different. And also it's like the COVID variation or mutation that's happening right now.
Well, that's a very interesting way to put it. Yes.
Like earlier we had these symptoms of cough, cold, fever. Here there are new symptoms that are happening, like your skin getting color and stuff, your skin getting colored and unable to taste. Like that was earlier, but this time it's a new variation, right? Because the virus is mutating really quickly.
So you seem to have done a lot of reading about all this.
To be safe.
Yeah.
Advice to everyone is to stay safe and to please stay home, and wherever, only if you need to like step out for essential services, keep your mask on. Please keep your mask on. Don't take the virus really lightly.
Really important point. Really important point, Ved. Thank you. That's a very, yeah, I agree. Somebody said that's a very interesting analogy and a very important point you said. Very well put.
People.
So, Ved, can I ask you something else now?
Of course, sure.
Oh, okay. So, when you were talking and you were talking about how, many people, many children with autism may have difficulties with how they communicate and how they socialize. So, how did you find out about that? In fact, how did you find out about your own autism?
Okay, so it's kind of a long story. I'll make it short though, don't worry.
Okay.
So, like, I was diagnosed with autism according to my parents when I was just 2 years old. When I was just two, I was diagnosed. And that time, my dad was a marine ship captain. He was a captain at the merchant navy. So, like, he also used to take me a lot at the ships, and my mom was with me. And so I was like, I had like, normally when we are like in the age of these toddler age, like 1 or 2 years old, we intend to play a lot and like cause a lot of mischief. And then what happened was I had some strange behavior, and then some of the other captains in the ship like told my parents about it. So then when we reached back to India, my mom started like getting to know more about this. What is this symptoms I'm showing? And then it was autism. And I didn't know, to be honest, about my own autism because while growing up, I was attending tons of therapy. I did a lot of speech therapy and CRT, that's your cognitive behavior therapies, etc. So I did all
Yes.
the different therapies and tests, and then that's how I went to Ummeeduni to do my tests. And then later I realized when I was in school, when I was about 12 or 13, I had realized that not many kids are getting therapy and all that. I think it was the only me. So that's what like made me so different from the other kids, because I used therapy and the others didn't. So that's why this was happening. And also when I was 13, there were a lot of exams happening, and I wasn't that good as much as you guys think I was. I mean, like I only used to get like horrible marks, or I used to like flunk in many papers. So now, like I realized, like why is this happening? Some teachers like knew that I had autism and stuff, and like they supported me. They like made me like sit back after school, practice like how to like lessons and stuff. And then later there were some teachers also who said that autism is nothing. It is just like a barrier to like to study. And I was like, they were saying I was really lazy and I wasn't really serious about my study, which I ignored aside. Which luckily I ignored aside because I didn't believe them. And then what I also wanted to tell you all was that to the main point about how I get to know about it, I thought I was dumb about like me flunking every time, and people would make a big deal about it. So I like used to lock myself away in the bathroom and cry a lot about it. I would cry a lot, and then later I asked my mom about all. She's like, "No, no, you're not dumb and all that. No, no, it's just you have autism. There are some people who get it, and there are some who don't." And that's how I realized that the world has good people and there are bad people also. So like you should focus more on the good people rather than the bad people.
Yeah.
The biggest
Thank
lesson I
you. Yeah, I mean, Ved, you just made such an important point today. Something that we all want to talk about is that, I think what I just heard you say is that when you came to know about autism, it made you realize that you're not dumb, and that the difficulties you were having is not because you were lazy or you are dumb or because you couldn't study or you're not, but that there is something called autism, and that sometimes it helped you. It was something that helped you do well in some things, but not so well in something else. So thank you for sharing that. Do you feel it that talking to children about their autism, is something that we should be doing? That is it important for us to talk about autism?
I think going as per your question, I would say yes, it is absolutely important.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely important, and we have to like take autism seriously now in this world. Now,
Okay.
slowly, like
Okay.
earlier in the past, like how in our Indian society, this is a
Mm-hmm.
fact actually, yeah. In our Indian society, we used to think mental health was like a sin that we had committed. Like people didn't like want to believe in it, and because of lack of illiteracy in our country, people think that this could be. They were all into like superstitions or believing that there are, supernatural forces, etc.,
Yeah.
etc., and all that. That's why
Yeah.
we need to now that the generation is developing, like education is happening to all thanks to our government and our prime minister with his schemes. And
Okay.
now that people are opening up to autism, I think it's really important. And there are two reasons why it's important. So let me share those with you.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And one is that sometimes like we need to like involve. We need to like include people into groups. Firstly, that's the first reason.
Mm-hmm.
So improve like we have to get them into groups. Like many
So we need
autistic
to
kids who don't know how to
include
communicate.
everyone, right? Everybody is part of society. So is that what you're saying?
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly. That's my
Mm-hmm.
point. So what I'm trying to like tell you all here is that we need to involve people. Like
Mm-hmm.
sometimes like if they don't know how to communicate, like we shouldn't judge them by their behaviors and stuff.
Okay. So
Uh,
you're saying another very important point, right? So you're saying that don't judge people by just looking at how they are behaving and talking,
how
right?
they're
So thank
behaving.
you.
Like
Yeah. So say
yeah,
more.
because I just want to say that it's like they're not doing anything to you. It's just they are happy from their own world, and
Hmm.
they're happy in their own world, and nobody's like they're not doing anything to you or to harm you or anything. Then why are you like judging them? Just leave them alone. That's what I want to say.
Hmm. Hmm.
And
And
in
when
the
you,
comment,
so
there's
when
someone
you
from
talk
Nepal.
about, yeah,
There's
yeah.
someone from
So
Nepal. Hello.
that's awesome.
I can't
Yes.
believe people from other countries are seeing this live.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you made such an important point. You said that, there are people who are autistic and they're happy. They are doing behaviors, they're talking in a way, communicating in a way that makes them happy. So, and
Mhm.
you are questioning why should people out there judge them? Let them be because they are happy being how they are, right?
Exactly.
So, okay. I see a question or a comment from someone who's saying, do speak about how you turned it around for yourself, especially for your board exams. You got some fabulous marks for your board exams. So, um, tell us in brief how you turned it around with.
So like okay, so I was like in 10th now. I
Mm-hmm.
was about like let's say 15. I was 15,
Mm-hmm.
and to be honest with y'all, I like never like I was so bad at studies. Earlier, I was so bad, like I was super, super, super stressed.
Yeah.
Like it affected my eating habits and my drinking habits. Like I couldn't eat properly. I refused like to even drink water. Also, I was looking so dehydrated and malnourished.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was taking too much stress because that time I didn't know like marks aren't as important as they are now right now. So
Okay.
like I was going through a lot of pressure, which like really attacked my mental health. And
Right.
later I just started developing like I started like saying like when the boards were getting closer and time was like they were also about to end. I was like saying, let me just work hard this 1 month.
Mm-hmm.
1 month, let me work hard, and then in the upcoming months, let me just chill because I'm just saying it's just right there. Your freedom is just right there. That's what my mind was telling me. Just work hard and just later enjoy. It's like that quote Muhammad Ali just says. Because studies
Okay.
exactly is just like one boxing match, It's like fighting against different boxers around the world. So he had this amazing quote which said, suffer now and then live the rest of your life as a champion. This is exactly what studies is. And Muhammad Ali literally was preparing for the biggest of the biggest matches of all in many countries in Africa, Europe, Asia, fighting different boxers. And He hated every minute, every second of his training he had hated. He hated every second of his training. I mean, like, he just didn't like punching the glove. Even when he was tired also, his trainer kept forcing him, like telling him to do it, like just one more punch and all that. Like, literally, that kind of
Ah,
inspired me. And like, I just worked hard and just went through everything. And
pretty
later,
awesome.
when the
Yeah.
results came, I saw them, and you have to believe me, I was completely left speechless. I thought this was someone else's paper for 10 seconds, and later I saw, holy cow, this is mine. I can't believe in geography also, I got 100 out of 100.
That
I
is
like,
really something. So
I'm
that
like
is
wondering, is
so,
this a dream or what? I literally
yeah.
kept on like thinking, is
So
this a dream or something? Or
I don't know about Muhammad Ali and what he said, but the metaphor you use that let's struggle now and then, everything is yours. But you said it so much better than I'm making a hash of it. That's so inspiring. And I think that is a message for many kids out there who are, prepping for their 12th boards and are kind of
yes,
just dealing with this anxiety
yeah,
of
I'm
not knowing
sure.
when their boards are,
Right
isn't
now, the
it?
10th must be enjoying the 10th of
Okay.
whether they're in ICSE, CBSE, or State Board. SSC, they'll be enjoying now because their boards are
Mm-hmm.
cancelled. Luckily for us, where we are like currently stressed, like we don't know whether to study or not. Because all we know is
Yes.
that our exams are postponed, so we don't know whether we have to study or not.
Yeah.
Because with the situation right now and the things that are going, that
I know. I know. So what
getting horrible.
helps? So Ved, what are some things I'm going to ask you to talk for yourself, but also maybe to talk, if you know other people, other young adults, other children with autism, what do you think helps, to deal with situations which are sometimes you don't know what is going to happen, that, sometimes may make you worried or anxious. So what are some things that help? So share with people what could be some things that help someone who's autistic or in the spectrum deal with all of this.
Yes. So firstly, what I would like to say is that I'm getting a lot of appreciation by people. I'm so
Mm-hmm.
sorry that I can't read every single comment, but I'm getting a lot of nice comments. I just want to say thank you so much, everyone. Really, it's your support that helps me get through. So many comments are
Lovely.
there,
And they will
and
all be there because we are recording. So I think you'll be able to see the comments later also. So they'll all be there.
yeah, of course.
Yep.
So now coming back to your question. So, like, what should I say about other autistic kids is like, I have actually, to be honest, interacted with many autistic kids. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I taught them a little, and I learned also a lot from them. Like,
Mm-hmm.
in my past, when I met several autistic kids, I learned a lot from them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how they think, how do they like, how did how does communication work out for them? Like, I asked them a lot of questions, and that's how I figure out things, and maybe I use them for myself. And
Okay.
now next for the next thing I'm gonna say is uh, that everyone who's listening to this right now should be
Mm-hmm.
like just accepting autistic people like just the way they are. Like
Mm-hmm.
try to like reduce your expectations on them, because what we do as a society is we expect people like to perform in such a way, like
Yeah.
we make them choose their own career. Whether you're autistic or not, you still have, like,
Mm-hmm.
some parents force their kids to do like either medical or engineering. I'm sure if there are any engineers or doctors here, I'm sure they may relate to it. Like, either maybe it could be their choice, or maybe they were pressurized. Like, but for what should I, jokes apart, but what should I say about the autistic kids is that they should like just choose their own career. Like, if you are like for a musician, like he should choose his musician. If you're in sports, just go out there, just play cricket, football, just play there. Or if you are like maybe like someone who likes painting as much as I do, they should also start painting, like paint like me, or even in sports also, like just get out there and live a little. That's what I would
So,
just say.
so you're saying get out there, live a little, follow your choices.
Yeah, and life is very short. This is something important.
Okay.
Life is very short. So just go there, have fun, break the rules, and just be thankful for every single thing that made you smile on your face.
Well, that's some lovely advice, Ved. So, since we are getting to hear some lovely things from you, I'm going to ask you a couple more questions. So, here today we are saying that what are the different ways that we should talk about autism and maybe not talk about autism, right? So you told us some things that all of us should be doing. Allow people to follow their dreams, allow them to, make their own choices, allow them to be. Are there things that you suggest that people should do less of or shouldn't be doing when it comes to
Be doing
being
less of,
around people with
I would say
autism?
that like we should like accept them for like who they are. Like
Mm-hmm.
like try to avoid things that annoy them. Like some of
Okay.
us have the habit of playing loud music, which really autistic people don't like. All this heavy rock, electric dance music, which to be
Uh-huh.
honest, I also hate when I listen to music. That's why
Uh-huh.
it's really like it really damages the brain. And
Okay.
then a lot of bright light which damages their vision. A lot of bright light
Okay.
which really causes a lot of damage to the eyes, and
Okay.
also like try to not bully them, because
Mm-hmm.
autistic people like literally like they depend on someone, like they need someone to stand up for them, and that's what
Hmm.
I've been depending on people to stand up for me. Later I have to like learn also, still I'm learning like how to like develop on how to stand up for yourself, because there
Mm-hmm.
are bullies and you can't stop them, whether if
Mm-hmm.
I'm in my 20s or in my 30s also, I'll still have them.
Mm-hmm.
So like I have to like prepare myself for the greatest battle of all, which is for me not my autism. It is about preparing for the real world and how like the world will treat you, because sometimes I hear that the world may be friendly to you and sometimes may keep shooting you with challenges. Like you see, there's a
Well,
person holding you with gun and like that.
okay. So, uh, I don't know if you realized what a powerful statement you just made. You said your challenge is not your autism, but it's the real world outside there.
Right.
So, very powerful words. And I think before we stop, it's been just so lovely to talk to you and spend time.
Yes, thank you so
Is
much to you, Koyeli ma'am, and to the team Umeed for giving me this opportunity to express myself virtually also, even though we're having a pandemic and everything is getting shut down again. Like, and there are so many comments. I mean, like, I can't read everyone, and there is also a comment with blue tick. There's a blue tick
yeah.
comment.
And what does a blue tick comment mean? Like
It's
I
a
said, I
celeb,
have
it's
no
a
clue what it
public
means.
figure, or it can be someone from the field of entertainment or sports. It can be an actor, actress, anyone like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
So
All
I just
right.
want to like say, all those who are here right now, I just want to really thank you all for taking out time from your busy schedule, and you
Uh-huh.
all are really the best supporters I ever have. And I just want to say that I love each and every one of you supporters, sending you
Mm-hmm.
all a lot of love, and I really hope of like meeting everyone here. And someone
Yeah.
is saying Tara Sharma is an actress. Wow. So my prediction was right.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
So
some
it's
comments are there. There are some people who've asked a few questions like about my
mm-hmm.
paintings.
Mm-hmm.
So like I very rarely like now with my studies and stuff, I like try to like focus on my paintings. But
Mm-hmm.
right now, and if the boards get cancelled, luckily, if the boards get
Mm-hmm.
cancelled, I may do a lot of paintings. So what I'm gonna just like say is that my favorite painting could be I don't know if you all have seen it. It's the big Starry Night on the canvas. Like it's really massive and huge. I mean, like I really had, it was like the best one. I mean, like for me and for a lot of people, because I put a lot of my blood, soul, sweat, and everything into it. Okay, someone is saying, can you show us one painting? All right,
Can
you all will have to,
you? Would
will
it
have
be
to get.
easy for you to get a painting?
Yep, just give me a minute. I'll be back.
Okay. So while Ved goes to look for his painting, I think thank you so much, everyone, for your comments and for encouraging him onwards. So yeah. Oh, there he.
Yeah,
Oh, there it is.
I don't know if you can you see it?
It's yes. It's we can. It's lovely.
Yep, it's been there. It's at my home for 2 years.
This is so good. Yes.
This is Vincent Van Gogh's Starry Night for all those who don't know.
Okay. So Vincent Van Gogh's Starry Night, reproduced by Ved Gangoly, our own very own superstar. So
It took me like
lovely.
a lot of time to make this. I mean, like I even like portrayed it in my exhibition also, which I had when I was in St. Gregorius school when I was in 10th.
Mm-hmm.
And literally, like I keep imagining that I'm pretty sure there will be a lot of buyers for this. There will be tons and tons of buyers.
I'm
And
sure
like,
you might get some offers right after this live today.
yeah,
I'm very sure. So,
pretty
but
sure
I
like
think you should,
I should
yeah,
hold
you
an
should
auction.
hold on to it. It's too beautiful.
I should hold an auction because this is so rare. And if I want to sell this,
Yeah.
this is a joke. Please don't take this seriously. If I have to sell this, you all may have to sell your money, your property, and your income, etc.
Well, but you still have lots of buyers who are already saying, okay, there's somebody who's calling you Ved Van Gogoli. That's very
Yes,
nice.
that,
So,
thank you so
Ved,
much.
anything you want to share before we log off for the night? Or whatever it
Yes,
is that we do on Instagram, we say bye, log off, sign off, whatever it is that we do. So, what do you want to say?
I just want to like say the painting literally was like the little thought of like ending the show perfectly. Like give like a little like sprinkle it out like that, and then like I just want to say once again thank you so much. I love you all, and really hope that this session today really inspires you all. And to all those autistic kids out there and adults, you guys
Mm-hmm.
are awesome. This is from one autistic person to another. It's it's a pleasure to be here with you, Koyeli ma'am and Team Umeed, and to all the members and the staff out there. Thank you so much. And to people who have attended this, whether they're from India or many other countries. Okay, people are asking
Absolutely.
for my autograph.
Yes.
Look,
We should think about a virtual autograph that we should share, right?
I mean,
So,
I have
you've
like
been,
made a paper literally of my different autographs.
okay.
Especially I started practicing when the 12th standard boards forms came out, where they had implied the rule that you have to only use one autograph for every single paper related to it to sign it.
All
And
right.
then
So, you've
literally I've been
practiced well
practicing
enough.
like how to make it.
Okay.
And
So,
there are
you've
comments saying
got
that I'm
enough
a hero.
practice. Okay.
Oh, thank you so
This,
much. I feel like a superhero right now. I don't know which
you
hero
are.
should I be.
You do, I
I
don't know,
think
you tell me. You're
Batman.
the Marvel fan.
Well, I am actually. I think I should not like copy these other heroes like Iron Man and Captain America. I'm pretty sure Stanley has worked hard to create these heroes. But what I do want to say is that I prefer like I should think about what should I call myself as a hero who literally like goes out and does what a hero does. So a hero basically,
Okay.
according to me, like doesn't mean that he needs to wear a mask or have a suit just like Superman or a suit like Iron Man and just go
Mm-hmm.
fly, or maybe like gadgets like Batman fighting crime and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think like a superhero should be a person from like you should be a superhero from the heart. Like
Mm-hmm.
the biggest superpower a superhero has is not like superhuman strength or telekinesis or something, or like shooting fire blast or ice or something. For me, it's like just for me it's just like the you should be a superhero from your heart. Because if you are, then no super villain can destroy you. Literally, you will smash that super villain into pieces.
Ved, I mean, we keep saying bye, and then you come up with all these gems every time we say bye. And this is just really, really so inspiring to hear you say this. And I know that we're going to be keeping this recording because I hope that many, many
I really,
children,
really
young
need to record
adults
it.
out there will listen to this. And
Yes.
take care. Thank you for joining us. And all the best for the exams.
Thank you so much to you, Team Koyeli ma'am and Team Unmeet. Thank you so
Chalo.
much.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye.
And bye, everyone. Sorry for all
Bye,
the
everyone.
fiasco
Thank you
right
so
at the
much.
beginning. Bye-bye.